daughters would not be in teacher-based class, and I don't care what anybody says. Call me a hater, call me bitter, call me jealous. I don't give a...
Oh, look at you all. This teacher is going viral again. Again. So the thing is, if you remember when she went viral, that she wore skirts that was above her knee, not below the knee, and a shirt with heels, with strap heels. Some people were like, that is inappropriate. Why would you wear that as a teacher? Well, a lot of us, so me, I was part of the people that was like, there's nothing wrong with it. I like what she's wearing. That is it a crime to have big booty? Because she has a curves, and she's very pretty. So I was like, is it a crime to have big booty? She looks so good. Like, why are you guys complaining? Like, her skirt is not short, and she was wearing a shirt and the heels. There's nothing wrong with the heels. She didn't strap the heels around her leg. It was just by the ankle. So, and she was good. She looked good. In my own opinion, a lot of people agree with me in the comment section of that video. But you guys, she's going viral again. And this time around, I am not going to support her because the kind of clothing that she has been posting after that is giving shot. Yes, she has a good body and all of that, but then those clothing are looking inappropriate. It's like there are some that she wore shorts with the nets, different. It's just too much. I just feel like, okay, now you're doing too much because let me know your thoughts, you guys, down in the comment section while we watch these videos together. Then we'll come back and talk about it.
Daughters would not be in teacher-based class, and I don't care what anybody says. Call me a hater, call me bitter, call me jealous. I don't give a fuck. They would not be in her class. At first, I was like, I think y'all are just pushing it a little bit. But it's like her outfits progressively get worse and worse and worse. It's giving that you're not there to teach. You're there to accessorize and have photo shoots every damn day. Because why is you posted up on the bus like it's the club wall in 2002? And as the mother of 2 preteen girls, do y'all know how hard it is? I be fighting for my life to get my girls to just stay kids, okay? Because the way y'all be letting y'all little girls run around here, mine could never. But now I got to send my 13-year-old to a class, and you got your ass jiggling every which way every time you take a step. You standing out in the hall greeting these kids with your Chanel hanging. Why do you need to have your Chanel and your Prada as an accessory when you're greeting the kids coming into your classroom? Or any purse for that matter. Why is it not already locked up in your desk? I don't understand. That alone gives me vibes that you're in competition with these kids, and it's weird as fuck to me. I see mostly people concerned about her teaching corny little teenage boys, but my thing is preteen girls are already fighting for their life, trying to find their confidence, trying to fit in, trying to figure out who they are, and then they got to sit in class in front of Miss BBL 3000 with her Chanel on display while she's welcoming people into class. That is not the example that I want set for my daughters personally. Nothing wrong with BBLs, nothing wrong with the girl's body. She's a beautiful woman. I am not negating that fact at all, but she's proven that she can dress appropriately without all her goodness jiggling all around the classroom. I'm sorry, like this, anyone who does not see an issue with this, you are a part of the problem. I don't care. And then you posting videos and got these kids' names and their homework all on social media, knowing that your videos get like millions of views, and you're literally posting clips that have these kids' names on their assignments. Girl, find your priorities, because teaching clearly is not one.
Let's discuss teacher pay and what my perspective is. I think the thing that sounded the alarm for me was the specific age group that she teaches. That middle school age and up, like, they are very vocal about the way you look. They pay a lot of attention. They give you a lot of attention based on the way you look. And I think the boys can be very mannish and inappropriate. I don't think she's a PDF, but I do think that she seeks the validation of the students. The people who are defending it are not understanding that she chose a conservative job. With a lot of teachers nowadays, and a lot of people, nurses, teachers, you name it, they confused. Do you want to be an influencer or do you want to be in your profession? I'm not wearing a Chanel bag to a middle school. I'm not wearing bodycon anything. And definitely not 4 to 6 inch heels. I'm surprised she's even comfortable. It took me one time to step in the classroom and a child say something inappropriate. You never have to worry about me again. This cardigan will be on. Amen. My shirt will be round neck. I think the main problem is she's so onto social media. Your teacher bae to who? And the videos of her turned around writing on the board, sticking out your butt and certain pictures and videos. Like, it lets me know that you're very hyper aware of what you're presenting in the child's environment. And I don't want this to turn into policing Black women's bodies, you know, because I see a bit of that. But she chose the conservative profession. And your real life baddie behavior should not match your school life. There are ways to dress appropriately and still look fly and still impress your students and still connect with them with fashion without having to be on the borderline. It's just that simple.
Miss Williams here is going viral over her choices of outfit that she wears to school. I don't know about you guys, but I almost hate to admit that I don't think I would get any learning done with, we have strict dress codes at school for the girls. And when it comes to tights, you have to have shirts over your bottom that cover it completely. 100% inappropriate, baby. You're propped up against the bus. That ain't, no. As shown here, though, you can see that she can dress classy. This one was crazy to me, and yes, it's her day off, but it says Miss Williams, #Miss Williams, on a day off. Teachers of TikTok. I don't know, but I thought that teachers' TikToks and social medias had to be really, kind of bland. Or this one, the only C's my students will see, and she has a Chanel purse. Do you know how many of your students can afford a Chanel purse? Or their parents, do you know how many of them can afford a Chanel purse? Touch grass, baby. And this really took the cake for me. The name of the student was on this paper, and she's got it on her TikTok. I don't know, maybe I just blew it out of proportion, but
she just has a body. What do you want to do? Leave her body at home? I've noticed recently that dress code in schools for teachers and students has been a lot more lax recently. And I personally think that's a good thing. One, because I'm a teacher. We've never had a dress code where I work at. But we're still expected to maintain a certain level of appropriateness. That kind of just goes without saying. Having a relaxed dress code is amazing because, in my opinion, because it gives people freedom to express themselves through fashion. That's always been a really big thing, especially for students as they're growing up. But teachers, you're a teacher. You should be setting an example of how to conduct yourself in public. There's a time and a place for these outfits, and wearing a short bodycon dress to school with a little jean jacket over it doesn't make it appropriate. You're still wearing a bodycon dress that you probably wore to the club last weekend. I'm not even comfortable wearing a loose, long, flowy dress to work, and I'm a preschool teacher. If you're a teacher and you wake up in the morning and you think, I'm gonna put on my tightest dress because it makes my backside look really, really good, knowing you're about to go and stand in front of a bunch of teenage boys all day, yeah, that's weird. Doesn't matter how you try and flip the script. It's weird. It's not appropriate. No.
And for the record, yes, that woman is dressed inappropriately to teach at school. She is absolutely dressed like she's going to the club in 2016. And she is absolutely looking for sexual attention from someone. Now, whether it's the other male staff or somebody else, we do not know. There are no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And it's not about her having body, because a lot of us have body and still dress appropriately when we are in certain situations. There is a way to wear a skirt when you have curvy hips and a big butt. It's not going to be you in a bodycon. But honestly, what is most concerning to me is that Teacher Bae doesn't even know the difference between this your and that your. Ain't you supposed to know the difference to be teaching? I guess not. I will say that I have worked in school settings, And a lot of the people who become educators are looking for a certain attention from your kids. That's what I've seen with my own two eyes. There are a lot of female educators who take pride in being all the boys' crush. To those of you who have kids in the school system currently, yeah, good luck.
Baby, listen, it is not okay what that teacher wearing in them classrooms, baby. That lady's skirt was short. One of them was super tight. Listen, she got a banging body, a beautiful woman. There's a time and a place for certain things, y'all. If that was a man, y'all would have been cutting up. And for y'all that's trying to take up for the lady, I understand. But for y'all to say y'all don't see nothing wrong with it, okay. Let it be your little boy up in that classroom. And now he whispering and talking to his little friends. Or coming home and telling his mama and his daddy that my teacher got a big old, she be wearing them tight clothes. And don't come talk about them children don't know nothing for that young like that. Stop playing. Them children know. And yes, they're going to talk amongst themselves. And I'm sure that lady done had so many calls to that school. Because you know once you put something on TikTok going to cut up. They're going to make it do what it do. Don't come up over here popping your shit like you got it going on. Because, baby, one thing TikTok going to do, they are quick to humble you on this here app, baby. Y'all better act like y'all don't.
I personally don't think that this teacher's outfits are that inappropriate. Like, I'm sorry, this is what the internet's been debating over for like the past 3 days. But like, I don't think her outfits are inappropriate. In high school, I had teachers who would wear pencil skirts, who would wear heels. Like, it wasn't a problem. I think where the problem lies is how she's posting on social media. Like, she's taking pictures posted up by the school bus. Somebody said she was like posting kids' full names. Apparently people are actually calling her Teacher Bay, which is weird. So yeah, I'm not saying she doesn't give like weird vibes, like she wants to still be in high school, but personally, I don't think her outfits are that inappropriate. She just, I'm pretty sure, has a BBL. Like, if this was somebody with no ass and no titties, I don't think y'all would be making this big of a deal about it. If she was overweight, I don't think you would be making this big of a deal about it either. Because personally, I think pencil skirts are fine as a teacher. Like, again, like I said, growing up, a lot of my teachers wore pencil skirts. There was one teacher I had, I've never seen her not in heels. So yeah, I feel like y'all are doing the most. I don't know.
So people like Teacher Bay exist because y'all think y'all could wear whatever y'all want wherever y'all want, and that's not how it works out here in the real world. You have to be dressed properly, especially in professional environments. Okay, there is a time and place for everything, and dressing like a hoe in a professional setting is not it. And you even see it like when you're out at a nice fancy dinner and women are dressed in lingerie outside. So many people do not understand time and place, and they think that everybody is going to put up with inappropriate, behavior and dress attire, and it doesn't work that way. But also, I will say it starts young, even in middle school, with these parents not teaching their kids how to look presentable and how to dress. I will also state that I do understand these kids do not listen to their parents, right? So that is a struggle as well, and they have to learn on their own. But a hard head makes a soft ass, and sometimes they just gotta learn the hard way. Totally get that. But again, time and place for everything. Even people on here justifying a 5-year-old having a full set. I don't give a damn how short the full set is. Acrylics should not be on children that young. Y'all justify, so much stuff and, over-sexualizing young girls, and they turn into be over-sexualized young women. And it shows up in their attitudes and how they present themselves to the world. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents on it. Time and place, time and place, time and place. And then also, even when I was in school, like, we used to have like stuff like Dress for Success, where they would teach you how to dress for an interview, how to dress to go to dinner in professional settings, stuff like that. These things, I guess they don't exist anymore or whatever, but it is up to the parents all in all. But yeah, I don't know. A lot of this shit just really is a lost cause because y'all really think that y'all could do any and everything without consequences.
I'm going to join the teacher outfit discourse because I am a teacher. and I have an opinion. It's been all over my For You page, teachers wearing outfits that people think are inappropriate. Different districts have different policies. Let's just start out with that. Let's not even start out with like inappropriateness and not. Different districts have different dress code policies. My district, I'm not allowed to wear tank tops. All of my outfits have to have sleeves, but I know a lot of districts allow teachers to wear tank tops. Like as long as it's not spaghetti strap, it goes to like here. You can't even tell, but my shoulders are there. A lot of districts also let their teachers wear jeans whenever, sometimes even joggers, sweatpants. At my district, we can only wear jeans on Fridays and paydays. So when a teacher is wearing an outfit that is not dress code appropriate for you, that doesn't mean that it's not dress code appropriate for them. However, there are some outfits that are just objectively not appropriate. But before we start demonizing the teacher and start saying like she's seeking attention, she wants to look hot or whatever, just think maybe she just doesn't know that that's inappropriate. When I first started teaching, I was 21 years old. I probably wore a lot of outfits that were questionable, and it wasn't because I was trying to get attention. It was because that was what was in my closet. That's what I typically wore, and I just did not know. So I think there are still a lot of teachers out there who are trying to understand that and grasp that, because there's a difference between working with kids business casual versus office business casual. The main takeaway should be, if you are a teacher and you're getting dressed and you're like, is it okay? It's probably not. Yeah, there are a lot of outfits on here that aren't appropriate for teachers, but instead of being like, oh, you're an attention seeker or whatever you want to call them, don't do that. Just think maybe they don't realize. And also, I will say a lot of outfits that I do see are perfectly fine, and people are still like up in flames in the comments about it, and I don't know why. I guess because people want to hate on teachers? I don't know. But anyway, it's just my opinion.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with her wearing heels. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that wearing bodycon, because even if she does not wear bodycon, like if you look at one of the videos, she was wearing a pant trouser, but the material was very, you know, shaky shaky. You know, it's kind of trousers that even when you don't have a big booty, your bottom is going to do. Boop, 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 boop. She was wearing something like that, okay? And I don't think it's about her wearing bodycon at this point. And I feel like even if she doesn't wear bodycon, her booty is going to be bootying. Her booty is going to be bootying. There's nothing you can do about it. It's going to be bootying. But the fact that she's wearing short, there's some that she wore very short. There's some that she wore like nets. I just felt like that was not proper for school for me, in my own opinion. I don't have a problem with her wearing heels to class. You know, I don't have a problem with that. Okay. I don't have a problem with her wearing bodycon. Like the skirt has to, I don't have a problem with it, but let it be long. Like the very first one that went viral, I don't have a problem with it, to be honest. If that's what she's wearing, good. But which one is short skirts and you know that your bum bum is big, and the next one, and thing that she kept posting online, and is now looking as if she's looking for attention. And most of the time, it might not even be that she's actually looking for attention. It just feel like she just like fashion and she's happy with her body, even though some people are saying she got her body done. If you get your body done with that kind of price, you're going to advertise, you're going to, be proud of it and want everybody to see it. So I don't see a problem with that. If she wants to look good with her body, I don't have a problem with it. But in the environment that you're in, you're actually teaching children. And the thing is, children don't actually, it's not about you telling them what to do. They actually watch what you do. They also watch how you behave, they watch how you dress. These are the things children learn from their teachers, right? So if you keep doing that, some of them might find it inappropriate. And if the parents are already complaining, you just have to switch your dressing or you change your profession. Simple. If you're going to be wearing a skirt that's going to be tight or something, let it be long, not so long, but the one she wore the very first time was perfect. The shirt wasn't tight. The shirt was, like a chiffon shirt, and it was really nice. Like at first outfit that she went viral was really nice. There's nothing wrong with it. But this other ones is now looking as if she has a mission. And I don't want to believe she has a mission. I just feel like she just like fashion. But then there's nothing wrong with you liking fashion. There's nothing wrong with you wanting to dress good. You can wear that to anywhere, but then to your place of work, especially when you're going to be standing in front of everybody, like you're going to be backing everybody with your booty. And I just feel like she's actually doing too much. She should, try to change and the way she dressed to work, because it is not all the outfits that that are not good. It is some of the outfits are not appropriate. It is not all, even the ones that are going viral now. It's not all that are bad, but just I saw like two that was like no. That was no that's when I was like I'm not supporting you again because this was too much. You're doing too much right now, because that one was short. Now imagine you're sitting and all of that. I just feel like that's short, but then I don't understand why she keep posting if she keep getting comment like that from people talking about it, people stitching the video, she going viral. I don't know why she keep dressing like that and still posting it on the internet. Is it that she doesn't see anything wrong with it, or there's something else she's looking for? I don't know. I don't want to believe she, because people are saying she's doing it for the male attention, she's a PDF for children and all that. I don't want to believe. See, most of the time people dress just for themselves because they like it. Most of the time it's not because they want to have male attention. I don't think the world evolve around you guys, men, that want to dress for you people. She might just be doing it because she likes it, or that is what she have, or that's what she feels like is appropriate for her. Just like the last creator was saying, that's what she feels like it looks appropriate at that age for her, right? So, but I believe that with the whole comment and with the whole thing, she should kind of sit down and reason and see the ones she should continue wearing and the ones she should not, or just change your profession. You can wear something like that to an office where you're going to just sit down with the computer and probably walk around one or two with adult people that are there, not those children. And I don't know how old those are, the students she's teaching. I don't know how old they are. So if they're like teenagers, those ones are growing and they're going to be finding it very distracting, really. Especially if you're not making it so obvious all the time. They're going to find it very, very distracting. And that will be the topic of discussion every time. We all went to school, we all went to high school and all of that. So if you have a teacher that is always giving you people what to talk about, that's the only thing we're going to remember about you. So I feel like that's going to cause a lot of attention, a lot of distraction in class. There's one that she wore a pant trousers that the material was shaky, shaky, and she was so shaky, 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 shaky. Throughout the class, what people are going to be, the children are going to remember is how this thing was shaky, shaky, shaky. So all this material, you know that you can't wear that because you know that you're going to be writing on the board and it's going to be shaking. Your body's going to shaking. Because you're backing people. So I don't those that trouser, there's nothing wrong with it. You can wear it to an office. If you don't have a class that day, you're just going to sit down at your office table to check your notes and all of that. If you're not going to go to class to teach your students, you can wear that. But when you're going to class to teach your student and you're going to back them, try to dress more appropriately so that you're not going to distract them on the things that they are supposed to be learning, because they actually come to school to learn something. So if you're distracting them all the time with what you're putting on, is going to, like, what's the point, right? But then, as I said earlier, her first outfit that went viral had nothing. Even this one, there are some that was okay, but not all. But then there are some that is looking as if she's doing too much, and she's doing it because I don't know, like she just enjoyed doing it. Anyway, what's your take on this video? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Respectfully, as always, you get Mara Davis, and thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please like and share and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.